There are moments when a man sits beside a woman in silence, yet feels his heart being touched, just by a gentle word, a fleeting glance. There are things women never say aloud, but reveal through tender eyes by sitting a little closer when they think no one's watching, or through a subtle, unintended touch. Women don't love through bold declarations. They love through quiet signals, delicate vibrations that only kindred souls can sense. The world often teaches men to look at appearances, at direct invitations. But rarely does it teach them that the woman who is slowly falling in love whispers something deeper, in a place where no one hears, except him, if he is silent and perceptive enough. Today we'll explore 7 whispers women send when they begin to love a man. Not for his looks, his money, or the obvious things, but for the man's heart that makes them feel truly seen and deeply understood. The hidden sign number 1. Sharing a private space. Remember the first time a woman opened up deeply to a man? She was telling a story that seemed small, then suddenly paused and said, "I've never told this to anyone before." This is not just a story. It's a sincere invitation into her most private space, where childhood scars lie, where she once cried from pain, and parts of herself she hides even from herself. If the man listens, without judgment, without trying to fix, without preaching, simply being there as a steady silence, she will keep opening up. Because women don't love perfection. They love those who make them feel they can be themselves and still be fully accepted. Sign number 2, comfort without words. I feel very comfortable when I'm with you, a phrase that sounds simple and casual. But men, remember this. Women never feel comfortable with someone they don't trust. This phrase is a silent letter. It clearly says, I've lowered my defenses. I don't have to put on a front anymore. I don't need to perform. But don't be fooled if the man is only a safe haven, without attraction, subtlety, or emotional insight. Comfort without excitement leads straight to the friend zone. Learn to make her feel absolutely safe, but also endlessly curious about you, a man she wants to lean on, yet who makes her heart skip a beat. Sign number 3, the desire to be remembered. Do you think about me? Do you miss me when I'm not around? No, she doesn't need a precise answer like, yes, always thinking of you. She needs to know, does she exist in his emotional world? She wants to hear his heart echo hers when she walks out of his life's door. If a man rushes to answer clearly, yes, I always think of you, she loses that thrilling sense of uncertainty, that sweet ambiguity women adore. Let your answer be a subtle hint. I try not to think of you, but your eyes keep playing in my mind like a gentle melody. Sign number 4, granting influence. If you were me, what would you do? She's not just asking for advice. She's handing over influence to the man, testing if he is steady enough to be her emotional anchor. Don't answer like a teacher giving dry advice. Answer like someone who's been hurt and understands the confusion of a heart that needs a hand to hold, not to be pulled. Sign number 5, soul resonance. I feel like you really understand me. This isn't about shared hobbies, favorite lipstick, or music taste. It's about a deep resonance between two souls, where the man sees the loneliness behind her smile, where his eyes read what she hasn't spoken yet. That's when a woman's heart sighs in relief, because it's finally found an emotional home. Sign number 6, confession about the future. I can't imagine this life without you. A confession. Light as the breeze, but heavy with the weight of a future. She doesn't need him to do grand things. She just wants to know, in peace or in pain, there is someone who will never disappear from her life. Final sign, the desire to make you proud. I just want to make you proud, not because the man demands or forces it, but because in her heart, he reflects her own value. If he loves her with respect and trust, she will grow and shine for him. If he looks down on her, she will close off. Where the heart finds its way, maybe men are taught to be strong, to control, to read women to win. But Stoic philosophy doesn't teach a man to win over others. It teaches him to control himself, to listen more than react, and to be fully present instead of trying to possess. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, speak less, listen more, observe carefully the things that are silent, and women are silent universes. They hold feelings, deep desires that aren't always spoken. If a man is quiet enough, sensitive enough, he will hear this whisper, not in words but through emotion. I'm beginning to love you in a way I never dared admit.